artists. Today we're going to be making a skyline. So this skyline is really special. There's a lot more paper than there is paint, but you can see there's some white paint making up windows in these buildings, and there's some white paint in the sky to make some clouds. But this is tissue paper, and this is some black construction paper that's been cut. So for this project, you'll need a piece of any color paper actually for behind, and black paper will make the black paper into a skyline later, so you'll need scissors. And you'll need some tissue paper and some glue. So, you know, ripping paper can be a lot of fun, and it's actually really good for little kids so that they can learn how to better use their hands. So what we're going to start this project with is just trying to figure out how we want this to look. Some of these are really long. Some of these are really short. So what I'm going to do is just kind of see how I want to place these. And then I'm going to glue them down. So it's kind of like making a puzzle. And if you like a lot of one color, you can choose to put a lot of that color there. Or if you don't like a color, you can make sure it's not part of your sky. So I'm kind of going to do something a little bit like this. And what I'm going to do now is just move some things down. And I'm going to turn it over and use my glue stick. Oops. Got an extra piece of paper there. And I'm going to glue it down. And I'm going to do that with the next piece of paper too. You want to make sure your whole sky is full of color. And it doesn't matter if it goes over the edge. When you're finished, we can cut that part off. So sometimes it's nice just to put the glue right on there, and other times you may just want to put it right underneath. I'm going to cheat a little bit and just sort of go back and go underneath. So my sky is really starting to take shape, isn't it? Just a couple of pieces of paper. Oop. And now we're going to do some more blue. Now I'm going to do some more orange because I do like this orange color. There's some more orange. And it's also okay if you overlap the colors. They kind of start to look like a quilt of colors. Some of them, when they're really dark, you can see them underneath, like that red you can see underneath the blue, and they kind of make purple. So here we go. Just going to add a little bit more. And if you want, you can have more sky in your picture, or you could have a little bit more building. It's up to you to decide what your city looks like. So I'm just going to add this last bit for now. I'm going to put the top back on there. And I'm going to get out my scissors because it's time to cut some stuff. So this piece of paper is a little bit bigger, but I think I want to make sure I'm going to start to cut it out. And I don't know, maybe I'm going to have a really tall building here, and then there's just a little space, and I'm going to go up, and maybe the next building is a little bit shorter, but there's a lot of space in between. I don't know. And then maybe there's like a triangle shape. And then next to that is another long, tall, skinny one. Whew. And then, yeah, maybe that one goes all the way to the top. It's very tall. And then maybe there's something that's a little bit funny about that building. It's just got a little change there. So this I could put all the way up to here, and I wouldn't have as much sky. Or if I wanted to, I could put it lower and add some more paper underneath it. So I think I might just add some more paper. Oops. There we go. Add some more paper there, and maybe add some more blue because I love blue. There we go. And now I can put this pretty much wherever I want because there's some color everywhere. So I'm going to turn it over and put some glue all over the buildings, the back, so that I know that this will stay where I want it to. And I'm not going to put glue on all of it because I'm going to cut some of that off. So here we go. There's my skyline. Oh, it's looking so pretty. It looks like either a sunset, probably a sunset, I would say. And what I'm going to do is just cut some of that extra stuff off. Okay. And you can't tell, but my paper ends about here. I'm going to cut it all the way here. And then you can see, sometimes it's easier to cut it this way, where you can see what's over the side of the page. But it ends up being a little bit longer. That's not a big deal. Okay, here we go. Here's my city. And for this one, I forgot, you might want a paintbrush or you can use your fingers. I'm going to use my palette of paint over here. And I'm going to just make some of the windows in my building. So you can make as many or as little. You could just make one there, or you can make one here, one here, one here, like tic-tac-toe. Or none, maybe you don't want any in that building, or maybe you want this one to go all the way down to the bottom. It's up to you to decide how you want to do your windows. And then, if you want, you can make little swirlies. Maybe these are clouds or stars. What do I mean? Those aren't stars. I think they're wind. They could almost look like birds. This one looks a little bit like a candy cane. There we go. Oops. And if you want to make them really look like clouds, you can do that too. Make a big puffy cloud. But that's basically how you make this one. And again, you can make it look exactly how you want. I hope that you enjoyed making your city. I definitely enjoyed making my city. It's a lot of fun. So enjoy trying to tear the paper, enjoy painting, and enjoy cutting. It's a lot of fun. Hope you enjoy your city. Bye.